That's so gross. Is it even legal to eat like that? For pigs? Yup. He seems so proud, ew. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 smiles with his mouth full, some rice on his cheeks. Neither of their comments make him stop eating or smile proudly. Because he knows that it's absolutely disgusting. At the same time, he really doesn't care. Fucking swallow. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 opens his mouth to say something, but Osamu gives him a threat glares. Don't you fucking dare to make a joke. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 swallows the food and gives him another cheeky smile. You two look like a mean married couple. Mean? Married couple? 𝖃𝖐𝖚 can't hold his laugh when the duo look at each other, probably questioning the important part of 𝖃𝖐𝖚's sentence. Yep. The kinda of couple who doesn't fight because it's mean with everyone, so doesn't have to act in that way with each other. Like, judging people and shaming together. Ignoring Osamu's glare, another one, 𝖃𝖐𝖚 is kinda used to it, continue to tease them. But, you know what? What? He asks with a bored and slight annoyed tone. Couple who shames together, stay together. 𝔬𝖦 just looks at him for a moment. In the end, decides to ignore him. Isn't he more annoying since he's taken or? Totally. I really wanna punch him, sometimes. How 𝔰𝔥𝔞𝔯𝔢 can get along with him. Hello? First, Samu, you do all the time. Second, Omi absolutely loves me. You're the tasteless. The boys continue to face each other and talk about him like he isn't there. Call me if you do, punch him I mean, more blackmail material. Osamu raises an eyebrow, an half-amused expression. Maybe you just want to see my face, don't you? 𝔬𝖦 copy his expression and continue to ignore the snort from 𝖃𝖐𝖚. Really? You're going to just ignore me? Did you take too much punches, too? You're kinda acting like your brother. Why does it sound like an insult? He stands up from his chair, hands on the table. Outraged, he huffs. You're wounding me, 𝔬𝖦. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 finally gives up. He rolls his eyes and starts to leave the kitchen where the trio was eating. You two are so gross and your flirt is worst. I'm going to call Omi, bye. Osamu follows his brother with the eyes. When he's sure that he left, he let out a laugh. 𝔬𝖦 follows him, leaning against the kitchen sink. One bowl in his hand. I think he'll leave us alone, for a while. It's 𝖃𝖐𝖚, I doubt. Osamu sighs, the boy isn't wrong. It was funny, though. He was so disgusted. It's my favorite hobby. 𝔬𝖦 gives him a side look, starting to wash the object in his hands. Flirting with me is your favorite hobby? I'm flattered. Osamu pushes him with his hip, helping the boy with his work. Now who sounds like 𝖃𝖐𝖚? Absolutely not me, Mia. Now you're just imitating 𝔰𝔥𝖚. You mean, Omi-kun. Kidda. They're doing again. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 points toward his brother and their best friends, a small pout. Kidda just follow his finger till the duo and tilts his head. Resting on the bench? Yeah, 𝖬𝖚, can't we sit on the bench? Don't be so selfish. It's not that and you know it. 𝔬𝖦 gives him a cheeky smile, tracing Osamu's jaw with the tips of his finger. Then, he put the hand on his cheek and turned his face toward him. Do you know what he's talking about? Osamu shakes his head, slowly. His eyes follow 𝔬𝖦's feature. I really don't know. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 steps his foot on the floor, arms crossed. Aaron, tell Kidda to tell Samu and 𝔬𝖦 to stop. Osamu seems to remember what he has to do. He turned his face to look at the captain, Aaron, and his brother. He offers them a little and kind smile while his hand goes on 𝔬𝖦's leg. He make him put it on his own legs and start tracing circle on the knee. 𝔬𝖦, at the same time, go closer to Osamu's side, putting his head on his shoulder. Eyes closes, not really interested in watching their face. Just enjoying Osamu's body warmth. Are you sleepy? Didn't sleep well last night. Kidda-san. 𝖃𝖐𝖚's voice is loud and eager enough to satisfy 𝔬𝖦. I didn't know you were that jealous of your brother. 𝖃𝖐𝖚 opened his mouth but Osamu's laugh covers his response. Ah, my lil brother is jealous of me? Come on, he's not stealing me from you. I'm not jealous and I'm not the lil brother. Aren't you? Good for me, then. He rubs his cheek against the spiker's shoulder like a pet. All the people in the room are taken aback from the action but say nothing. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕, stop screaming. Please. Yeah, 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕, stop screaming. I'm not even recording, don't make a scene right now. I'm 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕 let out a frustrated groan and he just gives up, not without insulting his twin though. Aaron watches 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕 going at the corner of the gym with the captain, to calm himself, before reaching the other two. Kida waits a long minute before speaking. So? What's happening? They're doing it on purpose, I tell you. I think I didn't get what you're talking about. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕 takes a breath, collecting himself. They're sitting like this on purpose. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕, they're just taking a break. Wanna some water? Maybe it'll help. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕 takes the water but shakes his head, at the sentence. Kida-san, they're acting like a couple in front of me but they refuse to admit it. It pisses me off. Kida tilts his head one more time. Why this affects you so much? 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕 pauses for a moment, thinking about how express his thoughts. I just want them to admit it, I total support them. But, they seems to doing it just to pisses me off. Their obliviousness make me lost patience. Did you ever think about, I don't know, let them be? Let them be? 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕 laughs loud. They will never understand, trust me. They're so stupid on this topic. On the other part of the gym, Aaron approaches the guys with equal calm. So? Suna finally opens his eyes, looking at the boy. The position is the same, not really interested to move. He's dramatic and loud, that's it. More than usual. It's 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕, he's always more than usual. Every day he become more loud. You two did something, didn't you? Suna raises an eyebrow, the lazy expression on his face. I don't understand why you're thinking this. Osamu is absolutely comfortable and I really wanted to take a break. Yeah, nothing more. Nothing less. He takes a moment to reflect before raising his hand and going near Suna's hair. He plays with some lock, not noticing the light blush on the blocker's face. Listen, I'm really not interested in this. He make a jest to indicate their actions and behaviors. But please try to not make him go crazy. Suna and Osamu shares a look, too long to be just friendship or knowledge, but they say nothing. They just return with their attention to Aaron and nod. We'll try. Or maybe not. He whispers, against Osamu's ear. The lips brushing against the skin. The action gives him too much chills. He gulps, nodding one more time like an idiot. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕. It's so rare not having him around when we want to hang out. Osamu closes the door behind him. I know, it's kinda weird not fight with him. But less headache, I guess. So, where is he? Osamu raises an eyebrow, playing with the key before shoving into his pocket. Why are you so interested in him? The right corner of Suna's lips goes up, and half smirk. Is this jealousy, Osamu? Jealous, of him? Hell, no. Suna has still his smirk on his face, starting walk with him till the park whatever you say. He walks with both of his hands in the pockets, shoulder brushing against Osamu's. He's going to Sakusa, for the weekend. He should be pretty serious if he takes a train to go visit him. Osamu sighs but nod, he has never seen his brother like this. I think he is, it's low-key gross. A total simp for that boy. A blush mess, too. You should see when he video call him. Suna snickers, indicating the swings with a gesture of his head. I totally need to record it. They sit on the swings, finally arriving at the park and you? Suna gives him a questioning look. I mean, are you a blush mess for someone? Suna push himself with his feet, the gaze pointed at the sky. And cheat on you? I could never. Osamu observes the boy at his side, in silence. What is it? Nothing, I'm thinking. Suna takes his eyes away from the sky and looks at the boy beside him. About what? Just, you don't have to do it. All of this, I mean. 𝖃𝖦𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 isn't near us. Suna stops his movements, the feet on the ground. He says nothing for a while, like the other did a few moments ago. He feels breeze on his face, messing his hair. Maybe, I want to do all of this? Also if 𝖃𝖦𝖚 isn't here? Suna returns in silent but he can clearly hear Osamu's step. He's moving. Osamu is standing in front of him, hands on the chains of Suna's swing. Do you want to continue all of this and not because you want just tease 𝖃𝖦𝖚? Suna raises his eyes and meets Osamu's serious look. Teasing 𝖃𝖦𝖚 is always a good thing but I guess that it's not the only reason. You guess? He repeats, elaborating the information. That's what I said, Osamu. Behind his facade, there's a little of anxiety and worry. He waits looking calm, in any way. I guess that it's the same for me. Suna feels a whole burden leaving his chest. He stands up ending up to be too close to Osamu and prisoned between his body and the swing. He doesn't complain or wants to, he just rests his forehead on Osamu's shoulder. Osamu wraps his arms around him in a loosened hug. We won't say it to 𝖃𝖦𝖚, right? Not now, at least. Hell no, I love his annoyed expression. Osamu laughs, hugging him tighter. Yeah, me too. Osamu? Yes? Maybe 𝖵𝖕𝖕𝖕𝖕 will be our forever. He raises his head, a playful smile. Osamu laughs, loudly and happily. Maybe.